Hey guys, before I make my next tutorial, I just want to answer a quick question that I see go around YouTube and forums and everything like that. It's a question that I see all the time referring to model horse showing, and that is, do you have to rename your model? And the answer to that is no. You do not have to rename your model. You can keep them with their factory name if you want. It does not affect their placing. Keeping their factory name does not affect them. Of course, it is nice to have your own name. Like with this horse right here, I have my Chibosco. He has his release name. But he does just as well as a Chibosco that doesn't have their release name. The only thing is if you keep them with their release name, there might be a chance that someone else might have kept their release name. And so that would be kind of awkward if it's like, oh, the champion is Chibosco, and then you're like, oh, well, whose is it? That's the main reason why people rename their models, is so they don't get them all mixed up with other people's. But it is okay to keep your release name on your model. Like, for example, I have Hidalgo, Chibosco, I have Caravel, I have Goffert down there. I still have quite a few models that still have their release names, and they do just fine in shows. Like Goffert right here, he almost always gets second or third place. I don't think there's ever been a show that I've brought him to that he hasn't won a placing. So keeping their show name doesn't affect them, contrary to popular belief. Some people are all like, oh, you need to change their names or else they won't place at all. Yeah, don't think that. I mean, it is a good idea to rename your models just so they're yours, they're your creative property, everything like that, so you don't actually pick up the wrong horse because they have the same name. But that's just something I wanted to point out because I see it all the time, and some people are all like, oh no, you don't need to rename it, and other people are like, yes, rename it or you won't place. That's not true, because my release name ones place all the time. Chibosco, Goffert, Seattle Slew, they always place, and they have their release names. So don't think that just because they have their release name, they won't place. So that was just something I wanted to point out because I see it all over the place. So I'll be back with another tutorial after this. Thanks so much for watching.